Hey, welcome to the blooper reel. Before I start my game, let me close EA Desktop, which has replaced Origin. Let me also close my desktop app and the Epic Game Store app. And then let me open The Witcher in Steam. I was worried about there being a ton of launchers one day, and now there's a ton of launchers. But get this, there's another launcher that I could download to combine all my launchers into one launcher. Cool, right?
I see you gather before me.
Was asleep amidst the trees. Bats all asway in the breeze. But when so light just wide awake, fearing no man whose heart
Certain merchants will sell you a potion of clearance. This potion returns all your spent ability points and lets you redistribute them as you wish. Cool. Alright. Do it. Ah, I'm here. No, I'm not. Hey, this is where Siri and I beat each other up at the start of the game. Man, that was a long time ago. I thought I had a mod to get dirt off the lens. Yep, let me teleport right to the isolated hut. I gotta close my window, man. Look, I know it's not quite the same on stream because of compression. It's not going to look great in the movement and the trees, and because of the bit rate and because it's running at a different resolution, a lower resolution, and everything. But after building this computer, I cannot believe how good I have. Just The Witcher 3 looks, even this many years later. I have a 4K texture mod on it for the entire game. I have some lighting mods, equipment ones, which are non-visual, you know, but cool nonetheless on PC. It runs so smoothly. I can't get over it. I'm playing it on a freaking 1440p monitor. Freaking obnoxiously giant one, and it's just a really fun, nice game to look at. If it weren't for the monsters, I just want to chill here, like in this vineyard and shit. Fun. I want to be here. This vineyard. Uh-oh. You guys are lucky I'm lost. Is that deer who I was supposed to meet?
That bloody Nilfgaardian Imperium can
life
kiss
in a
me
nutshell.
down there.
Hi, mate! Your mug's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for old Geert von Everec.
Ah! That'll be inside.
Take that, Frog King. For some reason. Dang, he runs with a cute crew. Could do without his hairstyle, though, of the front swoop ponytail
Old Geert
thing.
von Everec.
The reverse
Looking for
Zuko.
him.
None here by that name.
Who are you, as a group?
Can't help wondering. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. 'Cause we're sons of nobles, all.
And daughters.
Jeez.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free Company. The Wild Ones, folk call us. Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
Eh.
I was told I'd find old Geert von Everec here.
Someone's made an ass of you, brother.
They all have this
So
same
maybe you can
wackadoo
make up for
hairdo.
that and help me, brother.
Weird.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
No, I'm all geared.
You? Not likely. I'm all geared.
There's a lot of wind in this room. Look at my freaking duster. Should I be a dick to them?
You folk are a hoot and all, and I'd love to stay for more laughs, but time's short.
Whoa, shit just got serious.
Hear about the monster in the sewers. Seems old Geert von Everex offered a bounty on it.
Shit was serious from the start. Goes without saying with a Witcher.
How's that?
The purge you lot of emotion. It's why you're all stiff. Hey? You think they shoved a long pike up your arse?
All right, Master Witcher. Jests are done. Whether the good bit as it is, I'm impressed. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd. What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but he don't need you to kill it. So, you want this...
Okay, whatever, man. Hope he wasn't going to say anything important. This is what we did before porn. We whacked it to statues.
Do you
Apparently.
know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
Okay, so the hairdo looks kind of okay on you, and I'm wondering if that's because you have the biggest one? Because you're their leader?
Sculpture isn't really my thing.
Can't blame you. Contemporary art's become superficial and bland. A century on, they'll be using just such nudes on placards to hawk bricks and other banalities. Mark my words. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned. Not a flaw on its surface. Painfully perfect.
I don't like
As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside.
the forced attitude or narrative sometimes, like in kind of dialogue choice-based games. What a dick.
That's better. More interesting at the least.
A lot of times people will
Very
act
well.
negative no matter
Now
what
to the
you
matter at
say
hand.
and make your
Let's
character sound
rejoin
like
the
a
company.
jackass, which really
I'll take
sucks.
some refreshment
Like when I
first.
said I liked the statue there, I was really expecting his character to be like, oh, well, of course you wouldn't know anything about art. You're uncultured, blah, blah, blah.
The Ataman!
And I feel like that happens a lot in Mass Effect, where no matter what you say to them, they react
with us!
like, oh, well, you're
Well,
dumb.
We haven't a choice now.
Like at least some of them could react nice like this guy did, you know?
Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Squire
whoa, whoa.
Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair Saber, I dub thee Tradiciana.
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
I've no clue what it is. Only that it's deadly. I'd not have bothered had my cook not become its victim. Oh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That
It's
why
probably
she
a
was in the
gelatinous
sewers?
cube.
To fetch game?
Nay. She went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women, Each craves a prince and will wade knee-deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either.
Whoa,
Hey!
buddy.
Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter?
Kick butt.
Apologies.
What's wrong with you?
Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract.
even
So,
Geralt's like,
you'll
what the
check it?
fuck, buddy?
Consider the beast gone.
Confident.
Gotta really
He
think
is
about
there,
that one.
And the reward shall
Jerry.
be yours.
Alright. Can I talk to you again? This is some nice set piecing, by the way. It's nicer than a lot of the rooms I've been in the game. Excuse me. Sneezing. And every time I do, my cat meows at me, which is why I think that she might be a reincarnated people. Right? Are you a reincarnated people? Is that why you sit like a little fatty?
Geralt, 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 Geralt.
Okay, I'm gonna enter the Oxenfurt sewers. Oof. Oh no. Well, I'm glad that I didn't try to
Hey, you!
disappear.
Puss papers!
Yes. How may I
Name's
help you?
Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Papers. Is that a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Papers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Why not avenge him yourself? Seems like you all relish swinging your sabers.
Aye, we do. And if I knew who'd axed Clivert, I'd have gutted him ages ago. Thing is, I don't. But you see a lot with them Puss Papers. You'll track him down.
I'm a witcher, not a manhunter.
Kill an awful lot of them, though, don't you?
When they deserve it.
And my friend's murderer, he don't deserve it. At least hear me out. Clivert dealt Fistech. A few days past, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No, but Clivert was one damned reliable Orson. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's got a scar on his forehead, not unlike yours. Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, Puss Peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt. The Alchemy Inn on the main square.
A storm, damn it.
Huh. Let's see. So can my horse find his way on the island?
And dance with lasses blithe and bonny. They stop and shout throughout the night, singing, "Hey, noddy, noddy!" Hey, Witcher, how about joining our band? What's a pickle?
Just walking in circles? What are you doing back there?
Black pudding, if he was any handle that.
Gosh, still raining? Where am I? Hyrule? At least I don't have to climb any mountains in the rain. You have my thanks, King. Yes, King. Let's see. At long last, a leader has arisen with enough courage to demolish that hive of freethinkery and cosmopolitanism, to send that pack of troublemakers, pseudo-intellectuals, and elitists back whence they came. Long live Redania. Okay, whatever, get out of here. Oh, that's very weird. Did I do that somehow? Okay, I'm gonna go into that sewer. But first, I'm gonna use this thing, I guess.
Oi, why there? What for?
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Aww. I slipped. Can you believe that? That he slipped and died on a banana peel? Why would someone just leave it at the top of a sewer hole, a manhole?
You choked to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Now, why is there an orange one here? Was that there before? Oh. Oh! Wait, what? Why is this for me? All of these are different. Some of these are different, I think. Whatever. I guess I just didn't notice my own. Huh. I'll take it, I guess, because it's mine? No, I don't want to do this right now. Ah! Okay, that's how to start Blood and Wine. That's really funny. Okay. Can you only start it after the main quest? It's crazy I haven't accidentally grabbed that yet.
Life kick you in the ass. Had enough?
I feel like I'm entering the well in Ocarina of Time.
Terrible beast prowls the sewers down that way. Best avoid it altogether. Devoured dozens of maidens, folks say, and many a wall fighter's gone in and never come out.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I want my shield. And I want to do a save before I kill myself again. Before I slip into another bottomless pit.
Come on. Boot prints. Large. Man's most likely. Thought only women came looking for the cursed prince. Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
Actually, my controller keeps rumbling, which is not something I've ever noticed happening before in The Witcher for, like, one of my senses, maybe, or something, or noticing there's a clue. Okay, so let's drink the cat potion if I have any. Only one, huh? I need more of those, apparently. Wait, is it over here, or do I not have any? Werewolf, Pop's Mold, Wraith, Swallow, Fiend, Thunder, Pawnee, Foglet, White, Cat. Wow, consume.
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me? Don't you dare. Please, don't do this to me.
Shani,
Geralt?
what are you doing here?
Also, who are you again?
Help me.
Shani, calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did all you could.
Didn't I? Didn't I?
Thanks, Geralt.
She said sarcastically.
Good to see you.
Wow.
You too. Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded, as always. Mainly at my clinic in Oxenfurt. But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But once we're out of these sewers...
Redanian army force you to come here, too? Or are you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning.
Sometimes the
came
cat will
down here
just
with a
flip
whole
out
unit,
and
but
stare at an area
something
on like the
attacked us.
wall or ceiling or something, and I'm like, well, she's got the crazy wizard eyes and she sees ghosts, you know? And I just have to stare at the cat and be like, what are you looking at? She doesn't tell me. She never lets on.
The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know. Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
Grating's badly bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened one of the walls.
Man, this monster is gonna kick my ass. They are talking it up so much. Where are my Questaroonies? Suggested level 32, and I am a whopping level 33 only. Oof. Oof.
Careful, monster might still be here.
I mean, it probably is, and it's probably gonna burst through that wall in the background. Let me do that. You alive, buddy? Got some bread?
Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
Know them well?
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian.
Gray. Dorian Gray, that is.
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
Sure.
What exactly happened?
We came in here and
I won't be arranging that, of course.
Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Nals stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Nals pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster.
Whoops.
I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found
I
us.
forget that I can move the camera during the cutscene for some
Nicholas
reason.
and Vern had driven it away from us.
Whoa!
And paid dearly
Whoa!
for
The
it.
camera guy came into
Managed
work
to get a
tipsy
look at the
today.
detective.
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
And thick.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up, is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it.
I don't want to be in this dumb hole. What in the world? Did not know my audio was on. Embarrassing. Alright, so I guess let's go down in there and get my ass kicked, huh? Ah. You with me, Shani? Geralt,
are you alright?
I'm fine.
I can't get down this way. I'll look for something else.
Be careful.
Come on. You're awful fast for a frozen guy, you know.
Another unfortunate romantic came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead. Another unfortunate romantic came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead.
That's kind of crazy. It doesn't normally keep me standing still either when Jerry here is monologuing. Jerry Raltz. Can I turn the brightness up at all? And be able to... I bet I can't because, did not mean to do that. Come on. Oh, could you not come down to the drowners were gone?
Are you
Oh, hey
all
there.
right?
What's up?
I'm fine. You? How'd you get in here?
I told you, Vern had a key to the grate. Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that?
A lot of flowers.
Does that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis.
It's a frogman. Or a drowner frogman.
Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Mm-hmm. Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes. Some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
Mm-hmm. Mixed with blood. Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
Johnny, watch out. Move! Show me what you got.
What do you want, Geralt?
Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead. Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift
I'll
a
just
prince's
loot this
curse,
while I
found a hideous
narrate
death
to myself.
instead. A woman. Must have come here hoping to find her prince. Redanian soldier. Came down to hunt the beast alone, maybe. Fool. Redanian soldier.
No.
Came down to hunt the beast alone, maybe. Fool. Odd smell. Blend of alcohol, blood, and monster stench. Must have come through here. Woman's corpse, soaked in slime. Beast must have left it for later. A woman. Must have come here hoping to find her prince. Body's basically intact, just half covered in slime. Hope the wretch didn't suffer. Shani, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings. I need a clean sample. From the lair, that would be best.
Excuse me. That's absolutely rude.
Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
Poor woman. She tried to get out. Futile effort. Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse. Poor woman. A hideous death and tried to get out. Futile effort. Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
Guess juicy drowners are an occasional treat, too. Dead drowners everywhere.
Strange. Seems the monster tolerated them.
As long as they don't get too close, I guess. Decaying corpses, slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be the lair.
Pennywise?
Fresh and moist. Beast was just here.
I'll collect my sample.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
What now?
Need to lure the beast.
How? We don't even know what kind of monster it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to cut yourself or...
Relax.
Just
Plenty
you.
of bodies.
Come here.
I'll use one of them. Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure venom. Once you've killed the monster.
To distill an antidote? No use for it once the beast's dead.
Not true. I have a few poison patients on hand. Besides, I can study the venom, test it, maybe discover some interesting properties.
Like Boardwalk or Park Place.
I'll get to work.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me afterwards. I'll look for a hiding place.
You'd be better off waiting for me up top, or back home.
But...
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
Fine.
Shani, look at me. Promise you'll stay out of it.
I promise.
Good. Now go hide.
Be careful, Geralt.
Beep beep, Richie. Squelch, squelch, squelch. Hope she wasn't personal friends with this one. So my health coming back up to a little bit. Okay, so he knows not to stand in it, I guess. Ew, frog guts. I'm gonna have some toad hallucinations now. Oh, that's creepy and weird.
Halavath, Galavekar.
Please don't arrest me.
Gladarash I'll Voot.
This is just like in Wolfman. He was a giant toad when I killed him.
What's going on?
Who stole my shirt?
Ah, he's finally come to. And he can speak human, turns out. Started thinking I'm not conversing common the whole way, except maybe with me reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross, or the Fakbarth Oil, as their strange tongue has it. En route to Afir.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Oh, you didn't, mate. They dragged you aboard. Seems you killed their prince.
Oh, toad in the sewers. Damn it. Should consider myself lucky, I guess. Could have killed me on the spot.
Depends how you look at it. I happen to know a bit of a theory. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Wagered their honor, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home, safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So, must think they can save their honor by bringing the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice. Listen, there was a young woman, a medic, red hair. They capture her too?
Don't recall seeing anyone of the sort. You were alone.
Good. Means she managed to flee. Hopefully made it home. We been at sea long?
Dunno rightly. Not that long. Though, on the other hand... But what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me off to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Me? I'm glad to be sailing to Ophir. I hear they got wild horses there. White with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
Sure they're not black horses with white stripes?
Nay, black horses with white stripes they got in Zanguebar. That I'm sure of.
And who might you be?
Felipe Caligrand at your service. Petty thief, professional fence, and your guide about Oxenfurt. One of a bit of time.
And why are you here? You kill a prince too?
Well, to their thinking, I had a hand in this one's death. See, I was their guide. Led them down into the sewers. But not until after you'd cut their prince's gut open.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate. When all said and done, could have sat on my arse in the alchemy playing Gwent. Didn't have to brag about knowing Oxenfurt better than my own breeches.
Tried to break out yet?
Used every ounce of charm I got, nothing doing. Might be my affair is rusty.
My affair is non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Teach you some of that time.
Elkal Orial.
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
Alakal Sorkan. Galavat Kar U Albata Agel.
Quiet, dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that.
Gileam Valar. Carveretheler.
You'd be dead already.
Enjoy this freshly made gazpacho with chopped leeks.
We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Valth Alakhe ul Igulath.
What?
Elkal.
Vilth.
Vilth. Alakhe. Il. Khalif. Elkal. Inkal Avra Ikel Ugehereven Ulvitar. Inshafal Goliath.
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks. And then he added something like, "We'll see who's in the mood for jokes then."
Why? What did I say?
That you wanted his auntie's hat. That was the gist on your road.
Great.
Give it a rest. No point talking to that lot. All you get's angry gurgles. And they puff up, you notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
There anyone here who speaks common?
Ah, there's this mercenary with him. Looks Edirnian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking. But I doubt either will talk to you. I was you.
This guy's been very helpful in expositioning to me. You're chill, man. We're tight now. You need me at
Sleep's not what I
your
need.
wedding? I'm there as your
Someone
best
I can
man.
actually communicate
You
with.
need me
That's what I
at
want.
your son's bar mitzvah? I'll bring the best gift.
Remember me?
No.
Not really.
Gaunter O'Din, known also as Master Mirror. We met in White Orchard. I helped you find your Yennefer.
Thanks.
We meet again. And it seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slop doesn't kill you first.
Please don't eat my slop.
How'd you get in here?
Long story, it'd bore you. I'd prefer to focus on something more useful, like getting you off this ship. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you?
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you, Geralt. But before I do, I must know you'll return the favor.
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant. So, do you want my help?
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yantra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
What's that?
A mark to show we're associates.
Who you gabbing with?
With no one.
Never liked boats. Not one bit. They heave like devils. Make me stomach churn. Hit me prime to sleep through the whole thing.
This is not the way I wanted to be rescued. Whap. Wag. Wet-ass Geralt.
To Ophir get us safe. The king's reward will be generous. What about the prisoner? Before the king we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver nine this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to. I wish to see it.
What kind of hell?
Harring, flaying, and quartering. This is the punishment for regicide and
What? Lost your nerve?
Hold on. My God. Oh, good. I fell into my clothes. Worked out well. My trousers have seen better days. He got scarred. Somebody cursed my Geralt, and now he's got this crazy mark on the side of his face. Not just his regular scar, but, you know, bigger one. Also, I found a really pretty area of the game. It's the DLC. This looks very nice. Fun. All of these bolts seem terrible. And my trousers as well. This feels like a little island I was on in North Carolina. Which Witcher is this? This is the Witcher 3. And this is Geralt. Which Witcher? Just getting lost in the woods. I'm supposed to be somewhere by midnight in the game here, and it reminds me of Ocarina of Time when you first leave the forest and you're trying to get to you know, the castle in Market Town, and if you don't roll and sidestep, you won't quite make it before it turns night out, and then you will have to for your first night out in the game. Okay, this map is pointing me in both directions. That's very weird. I'm just going to ignore it. Only slight worries as to why I'm being guided in two directions. So I'm going to ignore that, and I'm just going to keep going towards the, there we go, that's good.
Another example of Redanian order.
This guy's clipping into the floor. Alright, what do you want?
Curious place for a conversation about art.
Anywhere is good for that. It's simply a matter of summoning inspiration. Vodka, for example.
Vodka and cheese and Gwent. Oh
Care to
my.
drink with us? To poetry?
Why not? I am a bit thirsty.
And when a man is thirsty, melancholy strangles his soul. Pour, Gascoigne!
Gentlemen, I am soused, pickled, crocked, and stewed.
Want another term for your state?
Don't be vulgar. What will our new friend think? Pour another.
Fine. Last round for me, though.
I have to meet somebody at midnight, man. Guys, you really should put this out when you leave. Did they rob me?
Vodka's
Oh.
gone, as are the troubadours. And my things.
I've been robbed twice now. In the span of like 10 minutes. CD Projekt Red must have known what they were doing.
Trees walk. Don't be foolish. Come on, can't.
But me and Sophie saw one. You smile fair as spring, as towards him.
We shan't get you up. Hey there, sir! A witcher, right? Wait!
Gone daft. Mixing a witcher into this.
Witch is helpful. Defend them. Maybe this one will help us.
Hey!
What's the problem?
Oh, nothing. On your way now.
Shut it, Gotthard. Little Red's band means to attack the village. Want revenge on Bertram. We have...
Who's little...
Word is she fornicates with wolves and can tear a man apart with her bare...
She leads a pack of deserters. True dregs.
Why is this bet?
Because I ratted on them to the witch hunters.
Witch hunters care about bandits. Since when?
Little Red's band. They was terrorizing our village. We had none to defend us. Finally, Bertram went. So the hunters went after him. We had a spell of peace, but now Little Red's learned of it all.
Fine. I'll handle the bandits.
Beware of them, Witcher.
Oh no, what?
Ah!
Oh, little ring, no doubt.
Serpent eyes,
Know what rhymes with wicked witcher? My things, before I turn you into mincemeat.
Must be a slant, right?
Shut your trap and give it back.
So then, we are square. Even good, yes?
Not quite. We'll be good once you give me your things.
All of them?
You can keep your knickers.
How is business?
Words cannot express how sorry I am about the incident.
A jest. We meant to bring it all back.
don't you all just get off my back?
Yes.
Well, what are you looking at?
So, how do I deal with those other people that are supposed to come here? Alright, let's just ignore it, and we will wait until midnight.
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who
I say your
am.
sooths.
Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously.
Oh, please, no. I cannot childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find... It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everec.
What did he do to you?
Before I reveal this, I'd like to make one thing very clear. Olgierd von Everec did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents.
When it cuts to Geralt, I can see where I got robbed in the background like 12 hours ago.
Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you've dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before, your mind faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great and true adventure. An experience like no other, the fate of only the chosen few.
Okay, it sounds like you're setting me up
Sure
for a
sounds
total
generous.
recall here.
And all that for my help with one small matter.
Can I be Arnold?
Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt, and he asked for help. And help I gave. Made him a rich man, and yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is what...
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hand.
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more... as much as I regret it.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I...
So
What I need is an ally. And something...
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3...
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until...
Oh, man.
Fine.
Let's do this.
I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Oh, Witcher, did the villagers hire you?
They did, to defend them from monsters, and humans who can be monsters.
And you believe me to be such?
Are you?
Find out for yourself if you dare, or give me Bertram, No one else will get hurt.
Huh.
I won't get in your way. Do what you gotta.
I meant to ask what he did.
Witcher.
Whoops.
See? Quick and painless. That's for you. For understanding. Let's go!
Can I load a save here?
Bertram, we're coming for you!
A Witcher?
They did. Are you?
Find out.
What did Bertram do to you to warrant vengeance?
Mean they didn't mention this bit? Then listen. He came to me a half year back. Said he'd point out who's worth looting, in return for a shirt. But sometime on, the bugger grew greedy. He wanted more. I refused. That's... Now step aside, Witcher. This ain't your...
I won't get in your way. Do what you gotta.
Right decision, Witcher. See? Quick and... Let's go, gents!
Good stuff. Good stuff. All nice and saved.